What's going on, guys? Cyn for the win here, and we are back with our franchise mode with the Philadelphia Flyers, about to get into the free agency period. And before we do, though, we got to make a couple trades just to get rid of some cap and to get rid of someone who's going to start declining. The biggest one is, goddamn, I'm almost forgetting his name, CynFtWProductions, that's it. So he dropped down to top 9 potential while still at 86. His value's still okay. It looks like it's around the same. It might have dropped a little bit from last year because his role did drop. So that's a bit weird. Usually their role doesn't change till 34, but it did. Maybe, I don't know. I can't. It looks similar to like the value he had. It didn't drop a whole lot. If it did drop, then it did drop a little bit, but it didn't drop a whole lot, and we could still get back someone very, very good. Now, DeBrincat's on the block. Okay, good. Someone was saying to go after, oh my god, 71 and 19. Yeah, thank you. We can actually go after two guys here for this guy. We can go after DeBrincat, playmaker, top 6. He's 19. He's 71 overall already. Good offensive and passing. Offensive awareness and passing. He's got good discipline. Poison, great, but that can build over time. Shooting's okay. Not the strongest skater, definitely not physical, but he's still growing, like I said. But what I like is his passing and offensive awareness is already in the 80s, and he's still in the low 70s. So this guy would be phenomenal to pick up. This Stransky guy is another playmaker. I don't think I'd want to pick him up, especially on the left wing, especially with those defensive stats. And he's top 9. So if there's someone else I could get, oh, never mind. He's 22. I was like, ooh, man, a green 7th can actually become a top 6, but he's already 22 and still only 68 overall. That's not the greatest here. They're the ones who have from. Now I could pick up this guy. Talola doesn't usually turn out to be anything. Okay. There's a few guys here I recognize. Oh, never mind. That's a different guy. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anyone else here. Alright, so at least DeBrincat, that's for sure. So we still have extra value, and that's amazing. And they want CynFtWProductions, which is pretty cool. I mean, that makes sense. They're kind of a win-now team. They could use someone like CynFtWProductions, and they have a bit of cash for him. Then we'll take back DeBrincat. Has got 3 years left on a solid rookie deal. Alright, and I want to take back another prospect almost. This Stransky guy, I wish he was... Like, it's not so much that he is a playmaker, it's just that his other stats aren't good enough. Like, if he had, more solid defensive stats, I might chase after him. Yeah, I'm not feeling it, though. I'm not feeling those defensive stats. I don't think they'll grow that well. So, and they don't want to give up any of these. Yeah, they're all close to NHL already. That makes sense. Pucka, no. This guy, man, if this guy was a couple years younger, I'd go for him, no question. But he started 22, and he's not even 70 overall yet. And that's what is not good about that. I mean, yeah, if he was like, say if he was like 20 at 68 with the green 7, I would totally take that because it's still within range. But he's already got 2 years close to it. We could take another chance on this From guy. He didn't get good for us in the other thing, but oh man, his offensive skills are pretty damn good. He's listed to be another forward. We could take a chance on him. They want to give him up. We could take a chance on him. 19 at 72. You know, 2 young guys who we could try out. So, CynFtWProductions for these 2 prospects. One's a top 6, one's a top 9. I'd say that's very solid return for CynFtWProductions. I'd say that's way more solid than we could hope to get in any other case. So, I think I should go for that. Maybe I could get a bit more out of him. Probably not, but I'll try to get as much out of him as I can for this. I'm going to milk this. Probably not a third. Third, push it way over, right? Way over, but I'll try it anyway. The value is just a bit low. Just a bit low. If I put in a 4th, they don't want a 4th. It's Buffalo's 4th. Let's throw in Buffalo's 4th. Although maybe... I'm not too sure which team should be better. I mean, Buffalo did pretty good last year, I think. Yeah. I don't know. I'll throw in ours. I'll just be safer with ours. Okay, let's throw in that 4th for that 3rd. I still don't think that'll work. Oh, it did. Okay, so we moved up. Wow. That was solid return. DeBrincat and then a potential role player in the future for CynFtWProductions, a 4th, and we also get a 3rd back. That is exceptional return. Now, it's always a chance, you know, betting on a top 6 guy. But he's only 19. And wow. Yeah, thank you for that suggestion. That guy truly is can't miss. I can't. Oh, wow. Thank you. That's I'm really excited about that, to be honest. So we get rid of Cap, and we just get two pretty solid prospects back. One to top 6, one's a top 9. So that is a thing. Now when it comes to signing guys, I still have Gudash. I could trade him. I could hold on to him. I don't need to trade him right now. We have cap room, like plenty of it now. We have 8 mil, and there's no real big guys that I really wanted. I mean, I could go for Oshie, but like why? I mean, what, he plays second line? Then I move someone down or have to trade someone. Because probably, what's his name is going to be ready. Goddamn, Konechny. He's most likely going to be ready for second line. I don't see a universe where he's not ready for second line this year. So we don't really need to get anyone else. We have our first line with Simmons. And then we have our second line, Couturier, Konechny, and goddamn, I always forget the other guy, Shen. All right, so now when it comes between Schultz or Schuster, this is a tough one. There's some people saying go for Schultz, some people saying go for Schuster. Schultz is the thing that I really like about Schultz is his discipline category, but his defense is pretty bad. And what I like about Schuster is his defensive stats, but his discipline's pretty bad. Wait, what did I say about this guy? His discipline's really good. Wait, I don't know, maybe I confused them both. Yeah, this guy's discipline's really good, and he's got good offensive stats. Like, he could actually produce relatively well while still having okay defense, and it all depends on who he plays with. If we got Manning back there, maybe Manning locks it down. And this, I'm so torn on that. Like, they're both good for for different reasons. How many penalties does this guy take normally? You know what? That's not bad at all. That right there, 34, that's manageable. That's insanely manageable. He played all 82 games, most likely in the top 6. That's insanely manageable, man. If that's the case, if he takes penalty minutes like that, yeah, as opposed to this guy who doesn't take any, sure, but a bit more. He was a plus, but what team was he on as well? Schultz. Shit, I can't remember what team he's on. Oilers? I know Schuster's on the Lightning. He was. I think he should have been. Oh, man. I'm so torn when it comes to this, to be honest. All right, let me just look again. So we got 10 points, -7, 34 pims. Okay. And then Schultz was 19 points with +13, only 2 penalty minutes. God damn. It's really close. It's really close. I have to go with my gut here. I think Schuster is just, he's better defensively, and those penalty minutes are manageable, like I said, especially if I'm getting rid of Gudash. We should not take as many. The price is a bit more, though. Ugh, that's so hard. That's so hard, man. They're both what I need, too, both righties. No, I had what's his name, basically like this. And he didn't do too well, so I'm going to go for Schuster. I just think it's, oh my god. You know what, I could do 2 years. That's not that bad. I could always trade him next year. But yeah, 2 years for 4. I'm just gonna go flat though. I'm just gonna 4 mil. I'm not gonna go anything over that. If someone else wants to swoop in and get him, they can. I doubt they will. 2 years at 4 mil. Still slightly overpaying, but whatever. Now, there was a couple prospects here, I think. Or maybe there wasn't. Not really. Yeah, not really, actually. I think there's like one prospect in here that was okay. This guy. That's the only guy who's like really okay. Everyone else is pretty bad. So, 2-way forward. Yeah, his defensive stats are terrible. Oh, screw. What the hell? I can go after this guy, but he's, it's the red, but he's only 69 overall. He might jump up, sure, but... All right, at least his defensive stats, if he does get a jump, his defensive stats grow well enough. You know what? I'll sign this guy. He's cheap enough. No, I don't care if someone comes up and steals him, but so I won't like offer him the max amount. So that, and then I think that's pretty much it. Everyone else is pretty bad. No. I know, I was just looking at his overall, seeing if he'd be better than Manning or something. Or his defensive stats, basically. And yeah, none of these other ones are good at all. None of those are good. I'll just sign one guy. And then the others was goal. Someone said you guys said I missed a goalie. I don't know how I did that, but I'll check. There's another like 20 at 70. So we got Rusu. What else are you guys talking about? Another high overall at 20 years old or 19 years old. Okay. Carletto. Oh, he's only a backup, but he's already 77. So basically it's a choice between these two. Or I could sign them both. The thing with that is... Hold on, what was our goalie situation again? Let me refresh my memory, and I'll see which one would be better. Because I think signing both of them might not be great. Let me see here. I just want to see what our goalie situation was. Do we even have someone in there, or will we need two? I can't remember. Goalies. Yeah, oh yeah, we have Stallars. Yeah, so we have Stallars who can start, and then someone could back him up. But if we get both of those, maybe 1-1, we could ship someone off. Hart's not going to be ready yet. This guy's trash. Stallars, we could ship off. And honestly, we could get both those guys. Because Stallars, yeah, he's kind of... He was there to play, but I doubt he jumps up. But let's sign these guys first, then see if he jumps, and then he'll have more value. And perhaps... I doubt he'll jump, though. I don't see it happening. We didn't play him in his role. We played him below his role. So they very rarely will grow due to that. So, you know what? I'll side both of them because, yeah, we could have them both duke it out if they want to. So let's go back to that. Goalies and potential goalies. Mason's in free agency. Sorry, bud. All right, so yeah, let's get Rusu and the other guy. So we'll sign you. Yeah, we'll just give you... I want to make sure I get these guys. These guys are pretty damn good. So sign you, and then sign Carletto. I think I've had both these guys at one point. I don't think either of them really panned out, but no harm in trying again. This guy's only listed to be backup, but he's 77, you know? So I think they're both going to be listed to be minor starters, which may not be great, and they might suffer, but whatever. If they're both listed to be starters and they both get equal amount of games, if they're playing like duking it out for the first slot, maybe they still both grow. We'll see. I don't know. All right, so we'll try to sign them both and advance the day here. Yeah, we also got to consider about Wisniewski. Since he did drop down, he might start dropping an overall. But he also might not quite yet. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, we got him. That was the prospect. We got to get Schuster. Okay, we got Schuster. And we got Rusu. And we... Oh, full roster. Okay, that's right. All right, so we have a full roster. We'd have to make some moves here. Okay. Well, I'm thinking, do I want to move Wisniewski right now? I don't know. Let's look at the defensive situation. That's the thing. Like, I almost want to wait for the jumps to see about that. Sure, he might lose value. I might not get much return for him, but I don't know. At the same time, it's like I might need... We're kind of... Let's see here. Okay, so we have Provorov. Oh, Hag also jumped up. Santa. Okay, so Hag probably listed to be depth, but he could be ready. I'm hoping Sanheim is ready for at least top 6, so I can play him in the top 4 and grow him. Yeah, we might. 5, and then he had in Provorov, that's 6. Schultz can be depth. Wisniewski, if he's out, then one of these guys hopefully grows enough to jump in that role. It's a risk, man, but Gudas is also a thing we should probably ship off. He's got 3 years left on that deal, and he's only like a top 6 guy now. So Gudas for sure we should ship off. Wisniewski, he could, even if he starts dropping off a bit, I would still play him in the top 4. So Gudas, I think, is the main priority to ship off. So we can go like Wisniewski and it might have to be Ghosts Bear and Provorov. Hopefully Provorov jumps in. Wisniewski and hopefully the Sanheim guy. Then Schuster and Manning or someone else who jumps up. Like maybe Hag who jumps up, or I don't know. We'll have to see some jumps. But yeah, we definitely have some rooms. And in that case, then we could decide on trading Wisniewski. Or we could trade Wisniewski first, then decide on trading Gudas. But Wisniewski's more valuable to me than Gudas. Gudas is good and all, but he also takes a shit ton of penalties, as I recall. Yeah, that's a lot. A lot of penalties. He doesn't really... Wasn't great either. So, all right, let's see what we can get back for Gudas here. And what would I even want to get back from him? Like, probably some kind of a potential D-man. Like, just a younger version of perhaps what he could turn out to be. And then maybe something else. But for the most part, I'd just want to ship him off. Yeah, let's get rid of Gudas here. And I'll hold on to Wisniewski. If he does start to drop, I can always trade him. But I'd rather give him perhaps a chance to not drop off immediately. It might still happen. It really might, but I'm hoping it doesn't. All right, no one. Where's he at? Oh no, did I pay? I pass him good. Yeah, we could easily get back a nice prospect for this. All right, so Ducks usually have a lot of defensive prospects. Alrighty, let's see. Oh, yeah, Fowler's really good. Theodore. They don't want to give him up, but he's unhappy. Desprez. Larson, Green tops. No, he's 25. Ruinen. Nah. No one really piquing my interest a huge amount here. Like, there's a couple, but they're not, like, amazing that I'm looking at. Get out of here, fly. Orlov, no. Ooh, okay. 19. Should be NHL already, or AHL ready. There's another lefty. Defensive stats look like they'll grow decently. Offensive stats, same thing at 65. He should grow all right. That's an idea. That Johansson guy's an idea. Makes sense that they want someone like this because they need a... Yeah, they need a top 6 guy. Probably a righty, too. Yup. All right, well... That could work, but, I mean... I'd almost rather get a top 4 guy. But with that guy's value, it almost looks like he's almost guaranteed to be at least a... Like a good top 6 guy. Nothing's really a guarantee, so I'll grant you that. How much value is that? How much value is left? Maybe over the league maximum salary. Okay. So I don't want to retain. Definitely don't want to. And that's a bit too much value going back that way too, I think. So let's hold off on that. Look for something else here. Some guys in the see it. No, 70 at 19. That guy's almost perfect. Green, righty. Ooh, he's a righty too. Defensive stats look like they'll grow well. Offensive, same thing. Luke Green. Let's see. They want to give him up. Straight up. Would that work? Maybe. Let's go Gudas for Luke Green. Just get younger here. Not quite. The value is too far off. I want this guy, though. This guy looks like he could be really good. Yeah, he's 19. He's already 17. Or 19. He's already 70 overall. I might have to chuck in a bit of a pick here, which I would do no problem. Don't really have an issue in that. I'll have to see if... I'm hoping Sanheim grows here. Not liking his value. Let's chuck in a 5 or let's throw a 6 in first. See if we can get that. Not quite. Let's throw a 6 and a 7 in there. Because those picks won't be worth a whole lot for this coming year. 6 and a 7. The value's just a bit low. Okay, so if I remove these two and go with a 5th, that should work. If it's just a bit too low. So that should work right there. A 5th for that. No? Sweeten the value just a touch. Okay, I throw in the 7. I think it's worth it. I mean, yeah, Gudas is more of a liability than a strength. So the value we use to get someone back like that who could be... Where's his discipline at? Oh, yeah, already at an 85. He should be stellar. There we go. Okay, so it did cost us a 5th and a 7th to get this guy. But I do think it's still worth it. We got rid of Gudas, who... His value would just keep declining. I mean, he already declined to a freaking 83. So I wasn't a fan of that. I mean, that was basically him done growing, and then he just came back down to earth, it seems like. So that happened. All right, and then I think we'll hold on to Wisniewski for now. But yeah, we did get some younger guys here, some more talent in the pipeline. And I think that was it for all the signing. We can go back and sign that other goalie. No, we can't, because that guy was signed, wasn't he? Pretty sure he was signed, actually. Or was he? I can't remember. I think he was signed. I'm pretty sure he was signed. So we still actually can't get that goalie. How many roster slots? Come on. I think it's going to be 50 out of 50. No. What? Maybe we have too many goalies. No, there's no way we have too many goalies. Actually, there is. There is actually a possible way that we have too many goalies. Yeah, because... Yeah, let me just... If I could ship off line for... Yeah, that's like 7 goalies. I think that is the max amount of goalies. Although he said roster. Well, I don't know. I'm not too sure if that would change anything. I'm just going to get rid of that guy anyway because I don't need him. If I can get back something for him, I'll get back something for him. He's pretty bad. So, yeah, let me get rid of that. Yeah, just ship in that. Probably no one's going to want this guy. But whatever. If I could get something back for him, I'll get something back for him. These guys want to give away their later picks, so that's an idea. Probably can't get a 5th or anything like that. Oh, they'd have too many goalies. Damn. Everyone's going to have too many goalies. Preds. I'm looking for someone who might not do too well. I doubt I can get a 4th back. Highly doubt that. Yeah, not that interesting. I'll keep going down the list here at picks and see if I can get something. Not particularly interested. Yeah, if I can get I'll get a 7th. Like, I'm just trying to free up room. I'm just seeing if I can get some kind of return for this guy. Okay, I got a 6th. That's not bad. This guy's bad. I can get a better play in the 6th round than him anyway. So there we have it. Shipped off that guy, made some room. Now we should be able to sign that other guy. If he still exists, which I think he should. And we should have the room. Alrighty. And then we'll be done. Then we can start. I'll sim up, get the lines settled. And that will be it. There he is, Carletto. Let's sign him, considering his options. You do that. And meanwhile, I will be simming up. Come on, man. You know you want to sign here. You definitely don't have a full roster, so I better not hear that again. Don't even have full goalies either. There we go. All right. Bordering on being too low financially? What are you talking about? That's the max I could give you, you dick. What a little diva we picked up. All right, so let's move on. We'll get the line changes sorted right here. Okay, guys, so I think I got these lines sorted, and we got some great news here, and a bit of bad news, but the bad news is one of those good news type of things. Sounds confusing, but you'll see in a sec. So first line, Voracek, Giroux, Simmons, same thing. Second line, Konechny is indeed ready to be second line, so 85 overall. He's playing between Couturier and Shen. We could always get maybe a score on that line if they don't seem to be producing too well. Shen is the option probably to move out. And then you got Lawton, Campbell, and Como as a third line. We'll see how they do. Campbell's got decent discipline, and I think he can center that third line pretty well, even though he's supposed to be a fourth line. And then we got Delorier, Gordon, and Tuck, who's Tuck, whatever. He's ready to be fourth line. His defensive stats aren't great, but he's ready to be fourth line. I'm throwing him in there, no question. I want to see if this guy can grow. So that's our offensive core, defensive core. All right, so Ghost Despair, Provorov, our top two now. It drops off a bit, but Sanheim is at 83, so he did grow a bit, so we're putting him, again, one roll higher, top 4 instead of the top 6, and he's going to be playing with Wisniewski, which should help him out a lot. Wisniewski might start to decline. He already dropped down a bit, but I'm hoping he stays relatively okay. And then we got Schuster and this guy who jumped up, Hag. I wasn't expecting him to jump up that much, but he did. 84 overall now, listed to be top 6. He's got really good defensive stats, okay discipline, and yeah, and I'll show you, actually, we have a couple guys here scratched. Or at least one guy scratched. Sorry, just, yeah, actually, no, two. Yeah, I forgot. Stolars, for some reason, jumped up to an 83, which I've never seen. I don't know. I still think I want to go with Neuwirth. And then, yeah. And then we got Manning here. So, I mean, Stolars is listed to be a fringe starter. I still don't think he gets that much better. I don't know. You guys might disagree. But I don't know. I feel like Neuwirth was way more solid last year. I think he'll be solid again. I don't know. I'm thinking I want to go with him instead and trade off Stolars for something. All right. Anyway, so let's go. Yeah, Manning he's listed to be depth, so we can sit here scratched. That'll be all right with him. Hopefully. And then I'll show you AHL, actually, which, I actually haven't done the lines. Let me just do best lines real quick. Just so I could show you someone on D. I also got this Moran guy jumped up as well. He's listed to be top 6, but I'm not going to play him up there because look at that discipline. 67. Defensive stats are a bit spread out as well. He's very physical. That's what I like, but I'm thinking this guy's trading asset, to be honest. And then we could, yeah, then we could shove some more people around. Although, right now, he's okay for it. So I could just play him. I could just play him right now because, yeah, we're actually lacking a bit of defense around by the looks of it. Yeah. So I could hold on to him. That's not a big deal. Now, I'm going to probably do these lines a bit more because I didn't really do them that much. Yeah, I actually didn't touch them at all. But it doesn't look like we have too much here. I don't think... Oh, this guy we did sign. So this guy... Although as opposed to any of these guys, you know what? Do that, then do that, and then do that. Yeah, that guy, he's done growing. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, this guy, I want him to grow, man. I'm keeping him on the third line, though. But his defensive stats are really good. I want him to be able to become a roster guy. I could bump him up here, but his offense is not... Oh, his actually offense is not bad. Let's do it. Let's do it. Put him with carries, okay. Or I could put him with... That guy's got really good stats. How does this guy's shot? Not great. They would need a scorer on that line to really be good. So I'll keep him like that. Yeah, and I don't know if I'm missing anyone who I have signed who I would want to play. Nope. Nope. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, hell yeah. Making sure he's getting in there. He can jump up to second line. And Lubimov can be third line. I want this guy to grow above all those other guys. Hell yeah. We'll do him in there. Lindblom. I can move him out. Put someone else. But who I put up there? I don't really have anyone else. Let me see. Is there anyone else? No, not really. Yeah, not really. I just want to see if I can help out DeBrincat here. But he's, oh my god, he's so good offensively. That guy's getting, you know, those two should work very well together. That's what I'm going to count on. All right, and then defensively you have that. And then goaltender-wise, we're going to have, oops, that's not goaltender-wise. That is Carletto Rusu. And I don't think, yeah, he's not ready yet. What's his name? This guy's in here for some reason. But yeah, Hart is still, whatever I'm trying to say. So these two guys can duke it out back and forth. They're both listed to be starters. Well, he's listed to be a backup now, but I'm not throwing him in as a backup at 79 overall. I mean, that's a little crazy, especially only listed as a backup. Sure, he could get good, but like he would just become something that we already have. And while it could work to shove him in there, I don't know. I'm not sure. So they can kind of duke it out there, see who becomes of it. All right, but that's pretty much it. So it's almost like I feel like we almost have to make another couple trades here. Stolarz, I think, has got to go, and we got to get something back for him. And then I can hold on to everything else. But Stolarz, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to use him over Neuwirth, to be honest. I could try. All right, you know what? I could try him out. We'll see how he does for, like, the first few games. We could try him out here. See how he does in the backup role. We can see how he does, yeah. Although he's... Some of that might be morale, but some of it's got to be growth in there as well. So we could try him out here, see how he does. If he doesn't do too well, I probably just want to go back to Neuwirth and trade that guy off. That's kind of what I'm looking at right now. But that's what I'll do. Okay, so I think everything's settled now. I got the AHL taken care of. We got some younger guys. None of them are quite ready for the NHL, I don't believe. Yeah. So Cousins will help boost that line. Put Fromm up there, see if we can get him to jump up better. Lindblom is a grinder, so... Yeah. I still don't know if he gets that good. I'd rather probably go to this guy because he's 20. Yeah, we'll just put him over here as a playmaker. See if those two can feed up carry. We'll see how that second line does. I'm not too sure. And then this will be more of the defensive type line with Lubimov, Lindblom. Yeah. And that's pretty much it. This guy, I don't have any other centers who I'd want to throw in. I don't believe. I'm just going to double check again, although these are my last guys. Yeah, none of them. All right, so that's all our guys in there. Red bottom 6 won't be anything. That guy's nothing. All right, so I think we're good now. And I'm very satisfied with how our growth went. Very happy that this guy's actually listed to be 4th line. It gives us more options in the AHL. All right, so I think we're good here. We can start simming. I think so. Yeah, 3rd line's a bit weak with Campbell there, but I think he's okay enough. You know, I think he's decent enough to play there. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how this goes. All right, now I want to make sure that my injuries are set right, turned off and stuff like that. We can get the first couple months here done. Yeah, they weren't. Rotate goalies back on. All right, now I think we're all set here. Yep, okay. Now we can start seeing how this is going to go. All right, we're going to try out Stolarz here. We're going to see how he does. See how he does for this first month and a half. And then we'll see if he's getting the job done, then we'll keep him in there. We'll trade Neuwirth. If he's not, then we'll trade Stolarz. Like, they're both the same kind of guy. We know Neuwirth can do good, though. Like, that's the thing. Like, I would rather have a guy in there growing, sure. And he's already 83. He has a chance to grow maybe an overall or two higher. And maybe even increase the value. If he turns out to be a starter, then you never know. Then we want to trade him anyway. All right, scouting. Yeah, let's just start in Canada. All right, let's see how we do. A preseason, be a nice little test. Stolarz should probably get like a game or two played in here. Man, I'm really excited to see how this team does. I'm very happy with the growth that we got. The defense is still a bit weaker. Don't get me wrong. I know Wisniewski's there to help try to boost up Sanheim. Yeah, that top 4 is weak. The top 6 is great. The top 4 is where we need work. So as we grow in that, and if Wisniewski starts declining, we'll obviously be replacing him. And we can replace him with a solid top 4 guy. We might want to do that if we, if it seems to be him not working too well. But I feel like Wisniewski can boost up Sanheim right there. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so we start off 1-2. Not the greatest start right there. 1-3. All right, guys, come on, turn it around now. Yeah, the defense I think is going to be a bit of an issue this year. I was hoping it was. Well, I mean, I tried to get as good as I could. But, yeah, that top 4 is still lacking. All right, good. Couple wins right there. Got us back to 500. That's what we need. All right, Buffalo. Lost them in the shootout. We get a point at least, but Columbus, team in our conference. We lose to them. Yeah, not the greatest start right here. All right. We're hanging in there, though, at 500 at least. I say that, but kind of. We're kind of falling everywhere. All right, beat LA. No, can't beat any good teams. All right, now we're falling off. Losing locker room chemistry. Even our HL team not doing great. All right, we need to win these games right here. Come on, guys. Need to win some games. I don't want to miss the play. Well, it wouldn't be horrible to miss the playoffs, but I also kind of don't want to. Yeah, 6-7-1. We're still hanging in there. We're not terrible yet. We're hanging in there. We're not tanking or anything quite yet. It could happen. All right, there's a good one. All right, nice couple wins right there. Really solid. Then we come back and lose right away to Anaheim. Come on, guys. String together some wins here. At least get points out of those Western Conference teams. New Jersey, okay, we beat them in a shootout. We have a really great shootout lineup. We have no one in there with deking below 88. It's pretty fantastic. I didn't show you guys that, but yeah, it's like Giroux, Voracek, Ghostus Bear, and then like Couturier and Shen, I think, and they're all like, those two have deking like, no, I don't know. I forget. It's Couturier and like someone else, but like they're in the like last 2 slots. Everyone in there has deking of at least 88. Giroux is like 93. Ghostus Bear is like 90 or 91 or some crap like that. Anyway, we won a few games right here. We're stringing together some wins here pretty well. Beat Detroit right here. That'll be awesome. Yeah. Okay. Oh my God. Yeah, 15-9-1. We started turning it around right there. Goaltending looked like it started to figure itself out as well, so that's good. We need Bishop to be playing well. 15. We actually are tied at first in the division with Pittsburgh. That was a great little stretch right there. All right, so that's good news. Now let's see. Giroux's leading in points. Well, of course. You figure that. We're scoring a decent amount. We're not keeping the puck out of the net that well, but we're only 3rd in the division. It's not terrible. We can keep the puck out of the net a bit better, but we're scoring the most out of our division, which is great. Power play could be a bit better, but it's not bad. It's 2nd in the division, so I'll take it. Penalty kill, really good. Yeah, our penalty kill is really good. So that's beautiful. Home record, wow, 6-7-1 on home. We're great on the road, 9-2. Last 10, 8-2-0. So, all right, not too great on home ice quite yet. All right, Giroux, 25 points in 25 games played. Simmons, 24 points. Voracek, 23. Ghostus Bears, 21. Let's just go to forwards first. Lawton has 17. I put him on the power play, though. He's got a power play goal, probably a couple assists. He's playing on the point on the power play. Over Tuck, because this guy, look at his offensive awareness. I was actually surprised. And he's still pretty solid defensively, so I like him. Connecting 16 points, and he's a +3. He's got a power play goal as well. That's not bad. It's not bad. And then we got Shen, Couturier, yeah. They're lagging a bit on that line. Como, Gordon, Campbell, Tuck, and Laurier. All right. Defensively, Ghostus Bear was killing it, 21 points. Provorov's got 13 points. Schuster, 5. Wisniewski and Sanheim are really, yeah, they're okay. I think I got to trade off Wisniewski. I got to get someone there to help him out a little bit better, because they're not even doing well together at all. They're really not. Yeah, they should be doing better than that. Yeah, they're a bit weak, and he's not even producing that well. He's also got 10 penalty minutes. Yeah. All right, I think perhaps it's time to get rid of Wisniewski here and try to get someone better to help out Sanheim. Someone like in the 87 range to help out Sanheim, and maybe a better shutdown guy. Yeah, this guy's also taking penalties now. He's got 10 penalty minutes already in 25 games. It's not the most. Hag's got more, which is surprising because he's got slightly better discipline, but whatever. He's also playing less, but he's got tremendous plus-minus, so screw it. Yeah, I don't know. Something, maybe it's Sanheim's not quite ready for that, but at the same time, he's got good defensive stats. There's something about them is just not clicking. All right, goalie-wise. Yeah, Bishop's doing pretty good. Stolarz is not. I think I honestly want to go back to Neuwirth. I mean, he's got a shutout, sure. I don't know. You guys can let me know. I'm thinking I want to go back to Neuwirth and trade off Stolarz. Maybe you guys just want me to keep him around, play him more. But, yeah. All right, so that's what's happening right now. How about AHL? Anyone jumping out? How about Denver Cat? Where you at? 7 points, 18 games. That's not horrible, but it's not great either. Okay, and we got Fromm in there. Fromm's producing like a madman, actually, but he's also got Cousins centering him. I'm actually considering maybe I want to move up DeBrincat off the center spot just to play with Cousins. and really, I might actually do that. That's probably a good idea. Yeah, I might actually do that right now before I forget, and then you guys can let me know if you want me to keep it like that, but that's actually could be a good idea. Let me just see if I could do that and help that line out, or help out DeBrincat, basically. And then someone can center that line. Can he take faceoffs? Kind of, 73, 72. Yeah, Fromm can take faceoffs. Yeah, and he's a righty anyway, so he can play on that side. All right, we'll try that out. And perhaps that works a bit better. He's got a decent shot, too. Yeah, oh yeah, they've all got decent shots, so he's producing pretty evenly. This guy's producing, yeah, sort of evenly. We'll see how he does on that line. All right, yeah, we'll try that out. I think that could be better. I would love to get DeBrincat good. All right, so yeah, let me know about that. Let me know about any possible trades for Wisniewski. What kind of player we should go for there. I'm thinking like an 80, 87 type, 86, 87 type player. Probably a decent two-way defenseman who can help him get points and who's solid like with discipline-wise and solid defensively. I want like someone really there to help boost up Sanheim because they're the weak links right now. And it kind of makes sense because Sanheim, you know, you could say he's not supposed to be there. But if I could get someone to help boost him up, then he'll turn into someone who is supposed to be here. He'll start growing more solidly, I think. That's what I'm hoping for at least. So let me know about all that kind of stuff. And season's going relatively okay so far. All right, so hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one.